not fucking GG
I'm gonna
no
kill Vesemir. Seriously, it's the most fucking annoying thing ever.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
Well, it's either go ahead of me
or get right in your butthole.
or get behind me and follow. Don't don't try to push me off repeatedly of the friggin' trail. It's ridiculous.
God, this guy's a dickhead.
Yeah, I don't know what.
He's like,
I didn't encounter this in my first playthrough.
He's like, wait,
Because you're
wait.
normal.
No, I forgot.
Kitty.
Uh-oh.
I gotta say, the detail in the chainmail is impressive.
The detail in like the face, like you can see like slight scruff facial hair and like pores and stuff like that is ridiculous.
Oh,
The beard is dynamic.
The beard is dynamic.
the beard is dynamic.
The balls are in there.
That alone
no,
should tell
like,
you to buy
I
the
mean,
game.
I believe you.
Legitimately.
I believe you.
The beard is dynamic. You can shave your face and then
Oh, and it'll come back eventually.
it'll eventually grow back to a full beard
God dang, that's cool.
if you don't shave it off for a while.
That's pretty cool.
Or they released a DLC. This brings us to another complete discussion. DLC versus legitimate expansions.
Oh, the good old days of expansions.
Well,
Yeah.
they're trying to bring the good old days back.
Because didn't you
They're
say
make-
they were doing like 16 free DLC things, and then they're coming out with full-on game expansions for actual money?
Yeah, for
Damn, why don't
like
people do
10
that more often?
like 10 to 20 hours per expansion pack for this game released in 6-month intervals.
I'm so in love with video games that I'm just disgusted by the modern gaming market.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's just like that shouldn't be like impressive.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? That's just how it should be.
Yeah, it should be for the gamers, not for the money. Like,
I mean, sure, it's hard to say that when it's like, well, you could say that, but if you had the opportunity to make millions and millions and releasing just some garbage that millions of people are going to buy, would you do it
Assassin's
too?
Creed. Go
But
on.
let's not name drop Call of Duty. But
You mean Battlefield?
but at least
You guys are naming
Sorry.
off games that I play regularly.
yeah, I
mean,
know. But I mean,
like-
I'm not saying they're bad, and like Call of Duty isn't like broken or anything like that. And like every once in a while, I'm gonna be crucified for saying this, but every once in a while, Call of Duty is kind of fun to play. It's fun
That's
to just
true.
go have
Why are
some
you
mind-
going to be crucified for that? There are
because
millions of
99%
people.
Because 99% of gamers are like, oh my god, Call of Duty, what are you, 12? But it's just like every once in a while, it's fun to just have fucking mindless online shooting fun. You know what I
It's
mean?
true.
But I mean, that's what I turned to TF2 for. But you know, if I'm over here and we want to play a game online or whatever, we'll just fire up like Advanced Warfare or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's quick and it's easy, and it's
Yeah.
just it's simple.
But
And everybody knows how to play it.
But again, I just feel it's just disgusting that companies think know for a fact that they can release a game that's like Assassin's Creed Unity, where it was like pretty much broken upon release. Textures
Yep.
were missing, there were voice files missing, and it released for full fucking price, and people were buying it, and obviously people complain because why the hell wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You're getting an incomplete game. You're getting Sonic 06, essentially,
Yeah.
except some people argued worse as far as how broken some of the things were in that game. I would agree with that, but it's just like, and they know they can get away with that, and people will still buy it, and it's just awful, and I just wish more companies would take after what The Witcher did, because selling 4 million copies in 3 weeks is remarkable for a game with less than a $20 million budget nowadays.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's remarkable for a game that doesn't have full online shoot 'em up stuff.
Or any online capability at all.
and it's completely centered around the story and your experience.
And there's no character customization aside from weapons, armor, and
Like
facial
haircut,
hair
yeah.
and haircut.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I'm looking up on the whole Assassin's Creed thing because I was thinking all about class action lawsuits, and basically when I wrote this paper for my business law class, it was about the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. But
Oh
when-
yeah.
Basically, when I was looking up class action lawsuits, it mentioned a few video games, and that got me thinking when we were talking about Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
Since people bought they paid $60 for a broken game.
For a full, yeah.
And then
Shit happened that they're gonna want to sue. So I'm looking at this, and they made it so you can get the game for free, which prevents them from being sued.
No. This is how it went. I know because I got one of these freaking emails. They released a season pass for that game and then canceled the season pass and introduced paid DLC for the game instead, or free, or whatever the hell it was. Anyway, they canceled the content for the season pass and just like released it, I guess, to the people that bought the game. So people were pissed off about that, especially because they were like, hey, I paid like 20 to 30, maybe 50 extra dollars to get all the DLC for this freaking game. What the hell's going on? So what they did was they sent out this email that included a voucher where you could download any free game off of Uplay that met certain conditions, but in the fine print of the agreement before you use that code,
Right.
it said, if you redeem this, you can't sue us.
Oh my god.
I didn't redeem mine because I already had whatever games I wanted from Ubisoft.
Yeah, goddamn. Ubisoft is, as everybody knows, getting just as bad as... Well, they're pretty much exactly even with EA at this point as far as that shit goes.
Mhm.
And it's not even 100% just releasing broken games, it's just releasing incomplete games and then selling you the rest later. Or... What?
Oh, that was out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer. Ass.
Jesus. It's fucking brutal.
And there's this thing, it's called Axie, where you can befuddle their mind and make them tell you things. It's basically a Jedi mind trick.
That's cool.
Showed that shitty, dude. God, these people are still rude.
Let's get out of here. I thought this was a family restaurant.
Kids, pack up. We're leaving.
Roll up your windows, kids.
Good.
Roll them up.
I chose to use Axie in this circumstance because these guys were being super freaking stubborn.
Dickheads, yeah.
Um,
Called you a shit.
and like that guy stood up and he was like, he cast magics upon my friend, and people started freaking out, and I was like, oh god.
She weighs as much as a duck. She's a witch. Whatever it was.
What else floats in water? Small rocks. That's one of my favorite lines from a movie of all time. Small rocks.
Dude, the peasants in here are just as stupid.
He looks like it.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to play Gwent.
Gwent.
I don't like Gwent.
What's a Gwent?
I lose at it all the time. I'm not very good at
It's a
it.
card game.
Oh boy.
And like, it's a really well done card game. Like they must have spent $5 million developing this card game because you could seriously
Look it up on Kickstarter.
you could legitimately, if you wanted to, get like they could make a Gwent card game
A take home.
and sell it.
Witcher 3, the take home edition.
No, like seriously,
No, I
like
get ya.
they have like it's even down to the point where they have different kinds of decks that you can build.
Like fucking magic level almost.
Yeah.
God damn.
Almost, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you'll see it in a minute. This guy is the guy that teaches you how to play Gwent.
Do you have to in this game?
Kinda.
Kinda.
He goes, yeah, I'll talk to you if you play Gwent.
Dude, okay, so see that mug?
Yeah.
The handle is like the hilt of a sword.
Huh. I hope it goes back
Just
to...
look at it. Look at it closely when you see it. Look.
Oh,
It
that's
looks like-
cool.
that's-
I never noticed that before.
That's
I
sweet.
need that in my life.
Yeah.
Let's go on ThinkGeek and see if they have one.
Go on Pinterest, see if I can make one.
Yeah, just make
Out
one.
of paper.
Yeah, I'll just brutalize my katana and then make it into a mug.
There you go. You just cut off the blade
Yeah.
and you'll make it into a little Japanese teacup because it's a katana.
Yeah, I had the giant handle and then just like
A little tiny square
tiny
teacup.
cup. Yeah.
God, that'd be awesome.